Hey guys, welcome back to episode 5 of Javi on the Talk. I'm right here with one of my oldest friends. Introduce yourself.
I'm Kate. I've been friends with Javi since grade 7 because this guy's a freak. He wanted. I was talking about some. I remember. Um, we were doing presentations in religion class, and mine was very personal. So I asked my teacher. I was like, "Hey, um, can I do this at lunch with just you watching?" And then Javi, he goes up to me. He's like, "Can I watch?" And I was like, oh, you know, hell yeah. It's just another person, and I don't know this guy, but he seems cool.
Yeah, that's very much me though, because I would literally be like, wait, I want to watch. You know, and yeah, that's how I met Kate.
Yeah, and then ever since then, we
We
like,
stopped talking because
yeah.
I was I didn't have a phone. Um,
But at school, Javi would always be on my ass, and then everyone was like, Javier likes you, Javier likes you. And I was like, guys, do we not see something? Like, I saw it before everyone else did.
no, like it's
So,
bad. But yeah, and that's we stopped talking, and then I found out that we reconnected through a mutual ex friend of mine. And then we got a hold of each other, and then we found out she was coming to this high school, and period. Also, she gave me pancit today. It was actually the most good. Like it was the best thing ever. Pancit is one of my favorite foods, y'all. Like I love it, and it had like pork, and the pork was so fucking good. Y'all, I'm not built for this lifestyle. But
okay.
yesterday, Kate and I were talking about this artist. Her name is Ethel Kane, and
Mm-hmm.
she released an album called The Preacher's Daughter. And I don't know much about the album. I also don't know much about Ethel Kane, but I do know that that album is gut wrenching. Like it is so fucking touching. Like oh my
I
god,
have it. Okay, the reason why I was talking about Preacher's Daughter yesterday is because every month in my journal I do like a song analysis and a movie analysis, and I was
got
like,
it.
hmm, I low key don't want to do just one song. I want to do an album, and I'm very drawn to albums that tell stories,
Yeah,
like this one on my journal. This is Songs and Instrumentals by Adrian Linker,
I
and
like that
it
one.
tells a story, and I'm really drawn to albums that tell stories.
Yeah,
And so I was like, hey, why not do Preacher's Daughter? And Preacher's Daughter I've only listened to before yesterday.
Mhm.
I only listened to Sun Beach
Oh,
Flies.
that one's good. But you know which one is also good?
I like
American
Teenager.
Teenager. American Teenager is so fucking good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I did a deep dive. I read a couple articles and I listened to the Broski report.
We love Brittany Broski.
Yeah. And I was like, hmm,
Let's
this
get
is,
on that.
yeah, literally. Um, and like, dude, I was literally like, after I finished writing, I was shaking.
Yeah.
Like, here, I have one, these 2 pages, these 2 pages, and then
Page and a
these
half.
two.
Well, okay, here's the thing. Preacher's Daughter is this album that talks about the experience this Ethel Kane goes through with religion and how and like growing up in a religious household, right?
Hmm. And she is the preacher's daughter.
Yeah. So her dad is the priest or the preacher.
The preacher, I don't think it's specified that
I
if
don't know.
he's the priest. I think he's just a very devout Southern
Religious.
Christian male.
Yeah. And now here's the thing, and this is why I find that album to be so fucking heart touching and so gut wrenching, and it's the fact that I wouldn't say I grew up in a really religious household, but religion was definitely a topic to not be discussed. Like to the sense where like if I had a different religious stand than my dad did, it was an issue, right? We attended the Pentecostal church, which
I didn't
is
know that.
yeah. We went to the Pentecostal church, which is very much an extremist Christian church. And it's a church that I quite frankly never felt comfortable in, right? I just feel like their values and ethics and morals and just everything that they align with, it just goes against with what I believe, right? I never felt comfortable. And also their stands in the LGBTQ community and women and, just really much traditional and, in my opinion, extremist, right? And how there were times where I remember the pastor was like, "Oh, if you listen to mundane, right?
Mundane.
Not one mundane
Mundane.
music, then you're sinning because the only music you should listen to is worship music, right?" And I don't think that's correct, right? I feel like music is an art, and we all have the right to listen to it. So my dad literally banned us from listening any mundane music, mundane,
Mundane.
mundane music in our house. Like it was not allowed. I mean, I still did it because I didn't give a fuck, right? But when I was like when I was way younger, I was when I was living with my mom. My mom went. I don't know what it's called, but it's more like a um, free will Christian church, like those really big, rich Christian churches, where like the pastor drives a fucking BMW and everyone has money and it's big and they got budget. Those like churches that are accepting of everyone. That's the church my mom went to, and it's the church where I felt most comfortable in. But at the same time, I still wasn't clear where I stood spiritually, right? So, what are your topics or like your views
um,
on that album?
I okay. I've always had. I should have brought my other journal. I talked about it in my other journal too. Um, I have such a complicated relationship with religion,
Yeah,
and it's not because I'm. It's just I'm confused where I stand because um there you think like this is so bad to talk about in a Catholic school, but like we are here to love each other
yeah.
and we are here to worship worship God together, right? But like it gets so confusing
But okay,
when
sorry, I'm gonna cut
no
you off.
say.
What I think it's just the religious, and by church I mean people. The like toxic religious church. Although we are all brought to this world to love each other and accept and forgive one another, those people
They do a
just,
lot of not loving
yeah.
each
And I'm just like,
other.
all you do is judge and hate everyone because they don't have the same values and morals that you do, right? And it's just, it becomes such a toxic place.
Hmm. And something that comes up a lot in Preacher's Daughter is Ethel wants to turn to the church. She wants to turn to religion in order to feel a sense of comfort. And like that's ultimately what religion is for. It's something that we can put our faith in, and it's something that we can devote ourselves to when we are in doubt. But like over the course of like the violence and the abuse that she goes through, like she has this doubt, and God never comes and saves her. So she like it's so, and like I'm not dead,
Yeah.
right? And she dies at the end of the album. So like I haven't had that like, well, like I don't even know if it's real, that spiritual like awakening.
Yeah.
And like because that's what happens at the end of the album. She has this spiritual awakening when she's looking back at her life, and she's like she hates what went on, and she hates how she died, and um she ultimately will never get to be free.
Yeah.
And like that's why religion is so complicated.
It's definitely really complicated.
And it's like religion is definitely something you have to figure out for yourself. And that's what
And if
I'm
you
figuring
want
out.
to, like, if you feel like you want to have any sort of religious belief, do that. But I also feel like we live in a society where, like, no one really gives a fuck. Like, believe in what you want to believe, be who you want to be. And if you don't feel comfortable with believing in God, don't do so. Like, I. I wouldn't say I have any religious denomination, right? but I'm definitely a believer. Like I believe in God for sure, but I wouldn't say that I align with any religion. Like Kate mentioned earlier something about sun bleached flies. Sorry, I can't read. And the beginning of the song, she says this. Well, not beginning, like yeah, in the first few
I
quotes.
might have it in my
She
journal.
said, "What I wouldn't give to be in church this Sunday, listening to the choir so heartfelt all singing. God loves you enough. Sorry, God loves you,
But
but
not
not
enough
enough
to
to
save
save
you.
you. Holy
Oh my
fucking shit.
gosh.
I okay. I have one. Well, I had one of my friends talk to me about this, and he did like this whole art piece about it. Um, he really likes Seth King, but I think that like quote, I feel like it's probably one of the most outstanding things she said in her whole album. Personally, God loves you, but not enough to save you.
And it's how anyone feels in like a moment of doubt. Like
Yeah,
we go through such complicated things as
for
humans,
sure.
and when you want to turn to God and he doesn't save you in the way you think he's going to save you,
You feel
you
lost.
feel you're lost and you're out of
Mm,
control.
yeah.
And it's also what is stated in the ninth song of the album that I don't know how to pronounce.
Let me see if I. Let me try.
You're not gonna be able to pronounce it, but I don't know how to pronounce it. But
Oh, Lumia,
is that how you say it?
I think.
I don't know. Anyways,
Lo Tolemia. Maybe not. But let me search this
I
up.
don't know. But like that song, it's so warped and it's so out of control. And it's what I like about this album too is like not only is she speaking the story, but she you feel it through the song. Like with Family Tree intro, you hear the preaching at the beginning of the song, and you're like, oh, I'm in church. And like I was like, wow.
So on that song, the title refers to Dante's Inferno
Yep.
and derives from the idea of the four concentric rings in the ninth circle of hell.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like that album itself is just really interesting. It's a really good album, and it's definitely
Mm-hmm.
touching for people who have struggled or gone through a like rocky path with religion, or maybe are even
Mm-hmm.
struggling with it right now. And um, I feel like I'm at a point where I'm not rushing myself to have a clear understanding of where I stand with religion. I'm kind of comfortable with where I am right now. I'm also open to anything, right? I'm like open to the idea and of like maybe in the future aligning myself with a religion, right? I'm not really opposed to it, um, but it's not something that I'm desperately looking for right now, right? Because I feel like religion, and even for us as like teenagers, like I feel like we're not really taken seriously when it comes to speaking about religion, because it's such like an old, elderly topic, right? Where like the older you are, the more experience you have, and I feel like that's just how society views it.
And that's kind of it's wrong in a
Yeah,
sense.
right. So it's just like we as teenagers, or like even people, like anyone, like we all have experiences that kind of shape where we stand spiritually, right? And I
Mm-hmm.
feel like it should be respected, right? And that's why I've said, and maybe people take it as a joke, but I mean it when I say that religion class is indoctrination. Like it genuinely is, in my opinion. Like, there's no reason for me to be failing a grade or a subject or an assignment because I can't bring myself to believe what you want me to believe, right? I handed in this booklet for class, and it was on human sexuality, and she made us basically write about the church's believe in contraceptives, right? And how
Oh, I remember
and
that
why
one.
they do so, and kind of like backing them up and explaining. And I wrote, I'm like, I am unfortunately not gonna complete this assignment. I will not write why they do so, and I won't back up or kind of defend them because it goes against my complete morals. Like, how do you expect me to defend the church for banning and thinking that contraceptives are like the worst thing for a woman when I don't think so? Like, I think that it's like basic human rights. Like, it should be respected. You shouldn't be considered a sinner because you're looking after yourself, right? And it's just one thing where like, oh, and then on that assignment, I got a 20%, right?
Oh, another thing. I hate, hate when like I don't know if it's written in the Bible. I don't know where it's said. I don't know where it is. But suicide is a sin. And I hate that
Mm,
because like it's you can't empathize at all with a person who just killed themselves.
yeah.
Like, instead of saying that suicide is a sin, maybe we can find ways to prevent suicide
Yeah.
and actually help people. And that's like, that's what's also so complicated about religion is that, like, so many people use religion as an excuse and as backup for
To
something.
hide their horrible fucking opinions.
But it's not like that. And
Yeah.
like people like there'll be people who are like, "Oh, love your neighbor," and then they'll
But
go
then you're
on and
shit talking.
be homophobe. Like,
Yeah. No, and it's fun. Okay, this is how my dad's church paints it. And it was just like, suicide is a sin because your body belongs to God. And
mm,
if you kill yourself, you're killing the temple of God.
mm.
Right? And then that's why my church believes that Judas is Judas? Judah?
Judaism.
No, like the guy, Judah, the guy who betrayed Jesus. Judah?
Wait,
Judas.
Judas.
That's why, apparently, according to the church that my dad goes to, Judas is going to hell because he committed suicide, right? But I'm like, aren't you guys supposed to like, huh? Yeah, he hung himself
Girl, I don't
after
even
betraying
know.
God.
I don't even know.
But like really, and then also just like no hate to anyone who's Catholic and is deeply devoted to the religion, and you're
Yeah,
comfortable.
obviously, this whole conversation is not to downplay people who are religious. It's
Yeah,
it's to talk about the
where
discussion.
we stand religiously and spiritually, where
And preacher's
you
daughter.
exactly, if you are at a place where like you're comfortable with what you believe in, and that's great. This is not me trying to hate on you or make you feel bad about your
There's a
religion.
difference between religion and the religious community.
All right. Um, we just wanted to jump the settings. But yeah, like as Kate just said, there is a difference between religion and the religious community.
And it's hard to create a fine line between the community or the followers and the god,
Yeah.
right? Because obviously, like, you want to follow you want to follow god, but you also want to follow your peers and you want to
Hmm.
follow the people who can help you.
Or even follow yourself.
Yeah, but it gets so complicated when you're told to forgive, to love, to appreciate everyone around you, but
Yeah.
everyone also around you is constantly judging, constantly hating, constantly messing around. Like, it's such a trivial matter, and it's why,
Yeah.
like, I deem myself as Catholic, but like, I don't. There's some things that like don't align, you know,
Hmm.
and it's again like I don't want to feel that way, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, I totally agree. And I was gonna say something, but I lost my train of thought. Um, oh fuck. Oh, it's just we have gone to a point in society where like we're all starting to feel comfortable with expressing who we are, but there's always that group of people who will always fucking judge you, and they have that religious defending themselves or trying to hide away in a religious, like backing themselves up with religion, basically, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Another concept I don't understand is the concept of free will.
What?
I don't understand that.
What are you
Do you
talking
no, let me explain
about?
my let me explain myself. Let me
What?
explain myself. Do we essentially really have free will? If like it's like me telling you, okay, you can do this, but if you do that, then boom, I'm gonna do this to you.
Oh, there's
Is there actually free will? Like, yeah, we're doing it. We have the freedom to do what we want. But then is it really like free will if I'm gonna get punished for it? Because you're basically it's like you're kind of like saying, oh, you can do whatever you want, but you're also trying to push me in a certain direction. Like if I don't I have the right to do what I want, but if I don't do what you want me to do, then I'm gonna end my life for eternity in hell. Right? So is
Mm.
that essentially free will? It's where I'm stuck, right? It's like, is it really that? Like, I don't get that. Like, I don't understand why the religious church or even the Bible sometimes, but also, I am a firm believer that the Bible is not the Bible we have now. It is not the same Bible that God wrote. The Bible has been translated for thousands and thousands and thousands of years. There's hundreds of different copies of the Bible.
And there's so many different
Exactly.
interpretations.
How are we supposed to know which one is real? So I just follow my heart, right?
Mm.
But do we really have free will? Like, do we really like? That's just where and a lot of people have that reaction where like, what do you mean? Like, what? Like we have free will, like we
Yeah.
can do whatever we want.
Yeah.
But I'm like, yeah, we can do whatever we want.
But there's always some sort of consequence.
Exactly, exactly. And I know all actions have consequences, but what I'm trying to get at is that that consequence is
Is
pushing us to go a
mhm.
certain direction. So we don't
Yeah.
have free will, right?
It's like a subconscious like thing. I
Yeah.
wrote it too.
It's like, let's say you go to work and your manager goes like, okay, you're gonna do this. And if you don't do it, you're fired. You have in quotation marks the free will to do as you please. But then if you don't, then you're gonna get fired. Therefore, you don't have any other options than to do what you're told, right?
Oh, I wrote it. Um, this album encapsulates the feelings of being constantly judged by your religion in all of your actions, but not by the church directly. The constant indoctrination causing the individual to subconsciously criticize their every action as if they are the church.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I think this is what you're getting at is like we grow up in the church, we grow up with this religion, and like in our thoughts, in our brains, we'll do something and we're like, we're sitting.
Mm-hmm.
But like
And you feel
it,
so guilty.
and yeah, you literally like you guilt yourself
Yeah.
constantly and it lingers for so long. And then you're stuck in this place and you're like, is this really that bad? And
Yeah.
it'll be something so small too. And this is another thing I learned because I go back to this episode on the Broski report. It's the one she's talking about Call of Duty dick. Oh my
Oh.
god. Yeah. I always go back to it because I'm like, she's so right.
Yeah.
And she's so like, I get it. And like the thing is like I don't consider myself to have like abusive religious trauma, but when I was in the church, I experienced things
Mm-hmm.
that I was like,
Yeah.
this is not the church. Like, hello?
Yeah. And getting what Kate said about fuck, what was it? Um Shit, why am I like I put my glasses on and I lost my train of thought immediately. I was gonna say something and I had it like continue talking and see if I remember.
um yeah.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah.
And it's when she pronounced well, not pronounced, when she said the word indoctrination, I immediately had a thought where like my church well not my church, I do not associate with them. But the church that I would attend to with my dad, they would say that questioning was a sin. So I should
Yes.
not,
Yes, yes,
yeah,
yes, yes.
saying that I
They
should
would say,
not question my stand or God, because that's a
yeah,
sin.
like you shouldn't doubt God. It's
Yeah.
all and like and it's confusing too because I'd come to school and like in religion class they would be like, hey, like you should have fear of God.
Yeah.
You should be scared of God. You should question why he's doing this, why he's doing that. I'm like, What?
Yeah, it's
What are you talking about?
really inconsistent.
And it was so confusing. And to think like we're children. Bless
It
you.
is normal for us to question
It's
something. We're curious. We're growing up.
yeah.
And with my dad, it was just like I would question something. Let's say even in my brain, like I wouldn't even like say it out loud. I wouldn't word things out. But I would question something in a thought, and I will make myself feel so fucking guilty for feeling something that I can't control, right? And I'll be like, oh my god, I'm a sinner. God hates me. I'm questioning him. I'm questioning his like presence and like who he really is. And it got
Yeah.
to the point where I couldn't even question how God came about, like how God even became a thing, right? So I'm
Mm-hmm.
just like, do I really want to be part of a religion where like I am being basically dictated to do and act and believe a certain fucking way? No, no. I have the right to believe as I wish and question what I want to do, right? It kind of feels like, think of a nation that like is being led on by a dictator where like they can't express themselves. They can't, like don't they
Are
don't
you in
have.
social right now?
Yes.
That's why you're talking about
But
it.
also I'm like really like politically orientated. Like I love politics. I love social, like, right. So I'm just like, under a dictatorship, citizens and people don't have basic human rights where like, why do I have to follow things just the way you want it? Right? Like I should have my own rights and freedoms too. Um but enough from that religious topic. Let's move on. And I want to talk about this is so fucking unserious. But Michaela and Anna Paul. It's so fucking unserious. But
Why? I
listen,
don't. I
listen.
don't.
Anna Paul posted a video probably like like 6-7 hours ago in
Mhm.
response to Michaela's podcast, the
I
onset.
haven't even watched the podcast.
Well, I haven't watched the podcast, but I've like seen things about it. Um, I just this is all I want to say, and all I want to say is, can we all mutually not support any of them? Like, do we really have to choose a side? I feel like both parties are lying. Both parties are manipulating their fans, right? Because I'm like, Michaela had receipts, but so did Anna, and I watched her video
I think
in
both of them are
response.
guilty.
Yeah, both of them are guilty. We shouldn't look. I was watching her video. It's 26 minutes long.
And I feel like we just shouldn't believe everything that we see
Yeah, that's
because
why
it's
I'm
just
saying
parts of the
no one should
text,
choose
you
a
know?
side. I feel like we should all just be neutral and stop giving them clout and fame.
But isn't I don't like
You don't like
because
Anna?
I don't even know. I didn't really watch
Well, I
her.
used to watch her a lot of back in like during quarantine, so
I
2020.
didn't really. But apparently she's the highest paying OnlyFans creator
In Australia,
in
and the highest
Australia.
paid influencer too.
That's fire, Loki. I want
Period. Get her bag.
to.
Y'all, exciting fucking news. Today's the last day of quarter 3. Therefore,
No more religion.
no more religion, y'all. And I passed that class. Therefore, I will graduate. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I got scared.
Um, I don't know if I said this on the other like clip that I made, but I had to redo it, so I'll say it again. Kay brought me pancit.
Yes.
Y'all, I would bust it down to for fucking pancit, y'all. Like I would literally do anything for pancit. It's so fucking good, y'all. But
Dude, I'll bring more.
bet, girl, please.
Okay. What else can we talk about?
You know.
Hmm.
Um, I got my grad pictures.
Let me see. Oh, you ugly. I'm joking. You're so cute. Is that it?
Yeah, I only took one picture
Why?
because I don't fuck with them hoes.
Why'd you
Which
you
package are
only
you buying?
you only took one photo?
One photo. I'll upload it here.
What? You only took
Which package are
one
you
photo?
buying?
Okay,
I'm
so
buying the value package, y'all. I am cheap as hell. I will not be paying
okay.
three
Here's the thing.
plus,
Here's
three
the
hundred
thing. Here's the
plus.
here. Shh. Okay. Let me pull up. I was thinking I'll get the package that's one 194,
Hell
and
no.
then
Mm-mm.
listen. No, 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 no. I told my dad I'll get the one that's 194, and then I'm gonna buy the $99 one,
Yeah, the
and
value
then I'll
package.
have money for my nails.
No, I think. Oh, okay. So you're not buying the 194. You're just buying the $99 one.
Maybe I'm still
Yeah,
thinking about it.
it's good. It comes with what I think it comes with 40 or 30, no, 32 wallet pictures.
But is
Comes
it no just
four.
one pose?
So what? Why do you need 70 different
Because look how
poses?
freaking cute I am, dude. Look how freaking amazing and beautiful I am.
Oh, they are cute. But
Like I'm
you
beautiful.
don't need that much pictures.
Yes, I do. You're just jealous because nobody wants your
Oh.
pictures. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Oh.
Don't cry. Where the hell is my shit?
Um, y'all, I can't fucking do this. I tried making a vlog today. It's not for the fucking week, y'all. Also, it snowed.
Yeah,
And it
and
was
it snowed a lot.
and it was really cold and really slippery and it made me uncomfortable. You can do this. Here.
Awesome,
And then you can
thanks.
open the email.
Thanks.
All right. What should we talk about, Kate?
Well, I thought we were just gonna talk about Preacher's Daughter.
Girl, that's like 20 minutes.
Okay, Anne, and I could talk about Preacher's Daughter forever. Do you
Okay,
see
I
my
can't do
fucking
that. Wait,
journal?
let's talk about a very impactful album.
Oh, you should listen to my favorite album in the
Let's
whole
talk
world.
about Eternal Sunshine Deluxe. Let's talk
Yes!
about Brighter Days Ahead. Like,
Freak!
y'all, I just gotta say, Ariana Grande, girl, you did your thing with that one. Also, wait, no, let's not
Oh my
talk
gosh,
about
oh my gosh,
music.
oh my gosh.
Let's talk
No.
about a guy.
Why do you always want to talk about men?
Well, listen, I'm gonna give you the backstory. There was this guy who hit me up on Instagram when I was in America, and he said that I was cute. He said this. He said that.
Can I edit your podcast video?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm
Because,
scared.
because, like, look how beautiful I am.
Her was
Oh,
just.
that one's bad.
That's not bad.
But look, I really like this one. My face is so adorable, and it's a green background.
This is so adorable. Anyways,
Yeah,
this
continue.
guy hits me up on Instagram and he's like, "Oh, you're cute, whatever, whatever." I'm like, "All right, baby." Like, I was in a thing with someone else when it was happening, so I didn't entertain it, right? And then we start talking again because I had already ended things with the other guy, so I was just like, you know what, might as well. So I'm talking to this guy, right? And he's all sweet, he's all this, he's all that. And then he's like, "Oh, we should hang out." We FaceTime multiple times. And he was like, "Oh, we should hang out, blah, 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 blah." Like, yes, I'm so down, whatever. The next fucking day, after a few days of talking, he goes complete fucking ghost mode. Like, he's not talking to me. He's not like being as engaging as he was, whatever. So I text him, I was like, "Hey, listen, like, I feel this way and I just wanted to bring it to your attention. You know, it's making me overthink, whatever, whatever." He's like, "I'm so sorry, I'll work on it. Like, I apologize. Like, I'm sorry you feel that way, all this, all that." And I'm like, "Hey, it's fine, don't worry." He does not change shit. But anyways, we continue, whatever. We don't talk. He's leaving me delivered for hours and hours and hours and hours. But I low key think this guy is cute, right? And I'm like, I could see myself. Okay, when I first said that, that one's cute. When I first said that, I like felt like he was ignoring me and whatever. He said in his big ass paragraph, he said, "Wait," he was like, "I'm not saying this can't be something more serious in the future." He was just like, "I don't want to rush." Bitch, rush what? No one's rushing anything. Like, wait, I'm trying to look for it. Okay.
Wait, what? And when was this? Rue, when was this? What the frick is this website on? Okay.
Okay, I found it. So I said, "Hey, listen, this probably may come off as unexpected and maybe weird, but I just wanted to check up on you. You've been a bit distant and I wanted to make sure everything was fine. I think you're really cute and attractive and cool. And as we said before, I want to get to know you more. But after I saw your note, oh, because his note said on Instagram was like, am I just unable to develop feelings? And I'm like,
Don't piss me off.
and I was
Don't
like, I'm
piss
sorry,
me
Sarah. No, I don't know if
off.
you stand in the same
Don't
place
piss me
as you did when we
off.
spoke the
Don't
first time.
piss me
If you don't
off.
feel anything, I totally get that. You can't force or shouldn't force anything. Just be more, just be more communicative. 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 You know
Yes.
what I'm fucking saying. I don't want to feel
Yes.
like I'm being led on, right? And then he sent me this long ass fucking paragraph.
Can I read it?
It's okay, sure. Read it out loud quickly though.
Hey, I was planning on texting you today, but I just forgot. I think you're really cute too and very nice. There's nothing wrong with you in any way, but I just don't know what's up with me. The few times I've talked to guys, yabba 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 yabba.
Basically,
I'm
he's
not
saying
saying this won't go anywhere in the future. I'm just saying right now I don't want you to have to be in a talking stage with me if I'm not fully in it.
he says, I'm not sure if this will go anywhere in the future. I'm not saying this won't. So he's saying that he sees it going somewhere, right? He also says that he has commitment issues. And this is my response. I think I'm quite understanding about it. I said, hey, I totally understand and I agree. My intention was never to rush you more than what you thought. Don't apologize for leading me on because it just really never happened. I just really liked what we had and I was getting more interested. I'm sorry if my message came off as weird. I would love to build a friendship with you and hopefully it can lead to something more serious in the future. But if it doesn't, I totally understand. I really appreciate you telling me how you feel. Also, I totally understand why you would feel the way you do about committing to something and know that it's totally valid. I don't want you to think that I'm trying to make you feel that. I was just totally unaware that you felt that way. Right? Whatever. Like a month ago, I think, I texted him basically about the exact same thing. I was being left undelivered for hours and hours and hours and hours. He said the exact same fucking shit. I'm sorry, it won't happen. This and that and this and that, right? Until yesterday, I'm going I'm on TikTok and I see a TikTok he posted. And this is what his TikTok said. Me, because I crave love, but I'm so independent and have a hard time feeling anything romantic. That did it for me. That did it for me. I was just like, yeah, fuck no. No. Like, why was I left undelivered for 23 hours prior to
I can't
doing
tell
what I did?
if I like the horizontal one or
I think
if
I
I
like the
like
vertical.
the vertical.
I like the vertical.
I just like because you can see more of the flowers.
Okay, then do the horizontal. Anyways, after seeing that TikTok, I came to the conclusion where I was just gonna unat him. So I did. I unatted him from Snapchat, Instagram. I unfollowed him from Instagram and I removed him as a follower. That's fucking shocking because they never do that shit. I removed him as a
You really
follower.
don't.
I don't. And I also removed them from my TikTok following and followers, right? And I was expecting him to kind of like text me for some reason. Like, and it's not that he did it with the intention of getting a text back, but I just kind of wanted to like hear back from him, you know? But no. Um oh, and on the 6th of March, this is so fucking annoying and I don't know why the fuck I did this. But you know how Lady Gaga was releasing Mayhem?
Sure.
Anyways, Lady Gaga released her album. My dumbass said, like, do you want to like FaceTime and listen to the album?
To
Right?
him?
Yes.
Oh
I'm
my
actually
god, why
fucking
would you do
stupid.
that? Why
But
would you
anyways, I
do
meant it as
that?
like friends. Like, I want to listen to the album. I don't
Why
know if
would
you're
you do
down.
that? Why would you
And
do
he was
that?
like, oh, I totally forgot she was releasing an album. We're probably going to sit this one out just because my show. But let me know how it is so I can listen later. And then I said, okay, enjoy your show. I'll update you. He left me on scene. So I was like, yeah, fuck no. Fuck no. Fuck no. I don't ever beg anyone for anything. But I felt like I was begging this dude for attention. And I'm not doing all that. Is that the choir team?
Yeah.
Wait, why are they looking eating?
They always eat. Our choir here is pretty good. I think so, at
Okay,
least.
Kate's just been on her phone. Like, she's actually so unprofessional. Like,
Bitch, I'm trying to choose out my
like,
fucking shit,
me.
dude.
She's so unprofessional, y'all. Like, But yeah, I don't know. Guys are fucking weird.
Disgusting.
I'm sick.
You're gross. What can we
Anyways,
talk about?
that's what I'm trying to think of.
Mm,
I use my mom cards to buy me food. I use my mom's
Badass.
card to buy me food.
Ugh. You're watching my show, right? Oh, should I tell them about
I
my
am.
show?
Yes.
Okay, so I
Lesbian.
I'm in drama class, and for grade 12, our final project is to, or I guess it's not our final project, but our main assignment is to direct a play. And I wrote my own, and I directed it, and I'm directing it. The fuck, I wrote my own, and it's a princess and a knight. But get this, they're lesbians.
I don't fuck with the gays.
But you,
Emergency intercom is getting canceled right now.
you
It needs to continue.
Can you let me talk?
No.
Okay.
Women should not have the right to talk.
Fuck you. So essentially, it's a princess and a knight, and they exchange letters. Yeah, they communicate through letters, and the princess wants to run away with the knight, obviously, but the knight is like, no, I can't allow you to do that, and I'm just a mere knight, you know. And
wait, it's giving red, white, and royal blue. The gay movie. Okay, you're.
I never read it either. I was never interested.
You're missing out.
Fuck you. Anyways, so and then the king, the princess's father, gets in the way, and at the end, the king kills the knight. Oh, who is this? Open the door.
It's Kenji. Guys, you gotta visit.
It's okay. Yeah, it's right there. Right there.
We got Kenji and Isabel back on the pod. Well, Kenji's not been on the pod yet.
Yeah, you needed more guys, didn't you?
I do, guys. I was like, women should not have the right to speak. The only people that are on my podcast are women.
That's what I've been having this whole time. I've been going, fuck you.
No, for real, a little too fucking much. Anyways, guys, let's introduce Kenji.
Hi guys. My name is Kenji. But
it's okay if you can't. We'll just put a photo of him.
Okay. I'm a little sick right now, so that's why I sound like this.
Wait, twin, because I'm also sick.
What the hell?
Get the fuck away
from me. we got Isabel as well.
Yes.
You guys already know her, so I don't want to waste my storage with her.
You're a bitch for that.
And
Right.
Is there anything you want to talk
I've never
about?
heard you swear this much.
Oh.
I don't know. I mean, earlier I was asking Isabel what type of rhinestones I should order for my prom suit.
Right, because he's doing his own freaking thing.
Yes.
I'm not going to prom, guys.
Yes, you are.
Yes, the fuck you are, bitch. Like,
Oh my God.
she pisses me off. She's trying to be so extra and different.
I'm
Like,
not trying to be extra. I
bitch.
just don't have $70 for tickets, guys.
You will eventually.
No, I won't.
So
Fuck
for my
you.
prom suit, I was inspired by well, first of all, I was looking through Pinterest, but like I was inspired by this Gucci line.
Okay.
It was this satin suit set, and then it had like a little flower on the side. So I was like, maybe I could do that too.
Period. I'm just gonna wear jeans and a t-shirt to fucking prom. Trust and
Right.
believe.
Yeah, sure.
Let's just go in PJs. Let's match
Wait, back
PJs.
onesies.
Let's match PJs.
I don't know, you guys.
You know, because all these bitches,
I have
including
prom
you,
dress
ho.
inspo though.
All these others trying to do too much. Like, don't DTM. You know who's been saying that? My friend Praise. She has been saying that a little too fucking much, and she's so fucking
You've
good.
been hanging out with kids recently.
She's in grade 11. Wait, yeah, she is my age.
You turn 18 in July.
She turns 18 in October.
Your birthday's in July?
Yeah, ending
But
of
I mean,
July,
you've been hanging
23rd.
out with children.
Oh, I'm like 10 days before you.
You hang out.
Yeah.
13?
Yeah.
Crazy.
You hang out more with your children than you hang out with me.
Bitch, because you're never fucking here. Like the periods you're not here are the periods I'm here, and the periods you're here are the periods I'm gone.
So accommodate for me, ho.
Oh, it's the way that I work full fucking time. Why should I accommodate for you?
Because I need a job.
Anyways, no, I'm not hanging up with children. They're literally my age, 1 year younger.
How old is Natalie?
Natalie's 16.
She's a year.
She's a year younger, and then
Exactly.
Praise is 17.
Mhm.
So it's not children. I'm 17.
I just like throwing him under.
No,
the
because
bus.
it sounds so bad.
You're hanging out with minors.
Well, can you tell us where we at? At like what time?
46 minutes and
Okay.
37.
So that's pretty decent.
So like 40
Well, like-
minutes after editing.
I freaking just wanted to talk about Preacher's Daughter.
Girl, we talked about it for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, but we didn't talk about it enough.
No,
Do you
it's more
see all
than
this
enough.
yappa yappa yappa?
No.
Okay,
Period.
let's talk about my favorite lyric to ever exist, ever. Okay, where is it? Jesus, if you're there, why do I feel alone in this room with you?
Oh, wait. Because I do not remember that fucking part. That part.
It's in.
Wait, that part is actually. Also, I am swearing. I swear so much in my podcast, and in every single fucking episode.
It's an American Teenager, ho.
And you know who listens to my podcast? My mom,
Your
my
mom.
cousin. I don't give
I
a
feel
fuck.
like your mom wouldn't care.
Yeah,
Your mom
but my cousin, my little
Your
cousin,
mom.
I love my mom too. My little cousin listens to my podcast, and I'm like,
Oh my god! Tell me when you guys are filming. I want to.
Okay, bet.
I would be like,
Yeah, bring him on
Do you
the
have
podcast.
wait, you should be the
Instagram
next.
next
You should be the next guest. I have no next quarter. Yes, I have only one class, and it's P1. Besides that, I have a spare every period. But next, okay, so the next guest that I'm recording with is just a friend of mine. She's in Toronto. I think that's on Saturday though.
Oh.
But next week we can fit you into my schedule.
We can fit you in as if you're so
Um,
busy, you freaking weirdo.
Yeah, we can fit you into the Have You on the Talk schedule. I still need to record. Oh, bitch, this is a whole fucking like Warner Bros. Production. Like y'all bitches wish TMZ like reached out to me and they were like, "Oh yeah, we want to have you on our
So what part
website."
Yeah, in your
Where are you at?
dreams.
What?
Where are you at right now? In the school?
Oh, I'm in the art production room. Like,
Production?
yeah, like.
Production.
I
His head
actually.
is so far up his ass.
Oh my god!
dude.
Like I have a
He
studio.
has an ego so like.
The cameraman right now, he's like laughing so much. Like
Your water bottle?
y'all know because this is very much giving low budget quality production.
Oh.
Yeah, like I'm recording on my iPad Pro, which is resting on my Stanley. Wait, that's not giving low budget. Y'all bitches wish y'all could afford a fucking iPad Pro
You've had
and
that
a
iPad
Stanley
Pro
or a
since
Stanley
grade
home.
seven.
Exactly.
Never updated.
It's giving high
Never
quality.
got a new one.
Oh, shut the hell up! Like, but
After burp.
essentially burp. Like me when I've been like coughing, farting, pissing, like
There's a
emergency
sale.
intercom is getting canceled. I do want to say though that y'all are overreacting. Just because they said some crazy shit doesn't mean they should be getting canceled. Like they've been
I don't
saying
believe
crazy
in
shit.
cancel culture.
I do believe in cancel culture.
in-
We need to cancel Donald Trump and his fucking Elon Musk fucking dog's ass. Like I don't fuck with them hoes. Cancel them bitches. But why are you canceling emergency intercom, y'all? Like let the hoes
I
live.
can't wait to edit this episode.
Oh yeah, because she's editing because
Yeah,
I'm not.
I want to edit it because just watch. Just
You
watch.
better freaking be in the audience today.
Oh, I will. I'm going there right after
Yeah,
this.
I texted him. And I said
But
him punch it, so he better
she
come.
did give me punset.
Yeah, so you have no freaking excuse to not show up.
Because let's talk about it, Ava. I went to your debut, but there was no pancit. How are you Filipina, but not feeding me pancit at the debut?
Oh, she gonna beat you. She gonna beat you.
I'll just have you know that pancit is not the only Filipino food that exists.
It is. It is.
The
It is.
lechon though?
The lechon was good.
so fucking good, y'all.
Oh my God. I can't get it up.
No, for
And
real.
then
I had
full of
2 fucking
fatties.
plates. Oh,
Who said that?
Y'all
Must
heard
have been the
that?
wind.
I'm not.
y'all. Just wait till I start getting monetized. We'll get a studio, and we'll have all these bitches up in that
If
hoe.
you get monetized, can I edit for you?
no, because that means
actually,
that
I
means
would
I have
be-
to pay
I-
Kate
and bitch, I don't give a fuck.
payroll.
Let me just freaking edit. Like,
Oh,
I
you
have.
can edit all my videos, y'all. Y'all don't understand. Editing is actually a pain in the fucking ass because I have to watch every single fucking second of a podcast and cut and bleep and add pictures and It's too much. Like, I'm just gonna start posting shit raw.
Wait, I have
This
a
is
question.
why I'm
Yeah.
gonna edit it for you because I have,
Exactly.
dude, in my head, what's playing right now is sound effects.
Why do you think people literally?
You are not adding sound effects
No,
to.
like
I'm adding sound effects.
No, the fuck you're
I
not.
think your podcast, like sound effects, would help a lot actually.
Oh, so you're saying, oh,
I was watching hours and I was like, there were certain times where I'm like, this like certain sound effect could have like.
Yeah, and it just helps fill the gaps, and it's
they're
like,
just fucking hating. Last time
They're
I
not
checked,
they're
it's,
just fucking
last
bored,
time I
bro.
fucking checked, it's called Javi on the Talk, not bitches give their opinion. Let's talk about it. Anyways, Kenji, what do you have to say?
Do you edit your own videos? Like usually, do you get tired of your voice?
No.
Really?
You get
because
used
he's
to
so
it.
self-absorbed.
I'm
And
so
he's
fucking
egotistical.
narcissist. Oh, bitch, I'm egotistic. I'm narcissistic. I'm the best shit that this planet has ever fucking
So he's a
experienced.
dictator.
Oh, yes. I'll be a
Cut the
dictator on day
cameras.
one.
Cut the cameras. Cut the cameras.
I'll be a dictator on day one. You know who said that?
As we were talking about
My
religion
king,
and our
Donald
religious
Trump.
trauma,
Oh.
Donald Trump, my king.
Heavy.
you notice how everyone went silent. You know how no one was
Y'all
laughing.
notice-
You know how no one was
Y'all
laughing.
notice how I'm joking, y'all? I'm literally fucking gay. Like, fuck with that hoe. I'm kidding. But yeah, I do not get tired of my voice. But I also feel like I've listened to my voice so much when I'm editing that you just kind of get used to it.
I hate my own voice. Every time I hear my voice in the video, I'm like, oh my gosh, why do you sound like that?
I feel like you
Faggot.
just, oh. Cancelled.
Bleep me.
Those are the fucking choir kids. Them hoes need to get a fucking tomato down their fucking throat. Like, shut the fuck up.
Right.
Anyways, no, you just have to record yourself more. Like, I was recording a vlog today this morning. Mind you, I went to sleep at 10:30 last night. I woke up
Oh,
at,
that's so good for you.
I know, but I woke up at 3:30 in the fucking morning, y'all. Like, and
I
I
was at that time too. You should text me.
I was you're the last. You're never fucking up. Like, she goes to
No,
sleep
I
at
woke
8:30. She wakes up at like
First
7.
of all, I've literally been dying. Okay, I have a freaking deadly cough.
What is this?
That's it.
This is my 4th time recording this. I don't know how the video goes.
Oh, your quality is so good.
Girl, it's a fucking booty hole ass. Like,
Girl,
it's
you're-
so bad.
Okay,
Booty
first
hole
of all, you got
ass.
an iPhone, I got an Android.
If I'm correct, that's the same. That's the same thing that you just said.
Booty hole
No,
ass.
booty hole is one thing. Ass is another thing.
Of course, you would know that.
It's the cheeks. Oh, what?
Y'all, I can't with the fucking Asians.
You see, this is where you're gonna get called canceled.
Yeah.
This is why
You have to be a celebrity to get canceled. I mean, I technically am a celebrity at this
You're
point.
not no
But-
freaking celebrity. You're just one little gay Colombian
Oh,
kid.
whoa,
in the middle of
whoa,
Alberta.
Gay the fuck where? I'm not fucking
In that
gay.
fucking attitude, bitch.
Anyways, it is currently lunch.
I'm hungry.
Guys, no.
Wait, it's not lunch yet. It's up here at 3.
Yeah, that's 12.
There's a couple minutes before lunch. But I'm just gonna continue here. Also, let's talk about Isabel's episode did not have a fucking ending because this bitch decided to do
You
something
ended
else.
it.
Ho,
We literally. I said,
the
get
things
my
you fucking
lunch.
lie about because when I fucking lie because I
Yeah,
said
when you-
let's go grab your lunch and we'll continue recording when
Yes,
you're
and
back.
we're gonna come back and then.
And you know
after-
what this bitch decided to do? I'm going to the theater. Bitch, suck my balls.
First
Like,
of all, because I'm in a fucking in Kate's play. Okay.
oh, so we don't have our priorities straight.
Oh,
I
right.
feel
I'm like, actually, by the way, guys, apparently I was his best friend for 3 years, and I didn't get his number till this year.
Y'all hoes don't get that privilege.
I feel like that wolf.
You thought you ate.
No, he ate me, low-key.
Y'all hoes don't get that privilege. My phone belongs to me.
Stop. This is completely off
Are
topic.
you what?
But what is it called? My grandma was picking us up the other day when we were going shopping on Sunday, and she did something where I was like, her and Javi would get along. She goes
I
to my
dead
mom-
thought you were gonna say your grandma was listening to the podcast because tell me why the fuck her auntie followed me on YouTube
Yeah.
because she liked my content and I was like, me when I full on cuss, like I talk about everybody's mama and their dad, like yo. And he's continuing.
What is it? She goes to my mom and she's like, "Oh, do you see my new jacket?" She's like, "You didn't compliment me."
Wait, I would so fucking do that.
I'm like, that's literally Abby. I'm like, she's like, "You didn't compliment me."
No way, that's so fucking real. No, because one thing about me is I'm very straight up honest. If I don't like what you're wearing, I'm not gonna say. I'll probably say
You'll
something.
say it.
Do you like my blue sweatpants?
I
Though?
think
I
they're
think
cute.
they're
They're
so
cute, right?
Yeah.
You fucking liar.
Me when I lie. I'm kidding. I like them.
I feel like
You
a good
just wish you had
scientist
them.
right now.
No, you're eating though.
But yeah,
I like a bomber with a tie.
Cunty scientist.
No, because my friend was like, "Oh, you ate." I was like, "I definitely did eat." What time are we at? Need at least 55 minutes.
58.
Anyways, guys, that's it.
Okay.
I have to go get this dress on.
Yeah, me and
We're
Isabel have to
gonna
go.
wrap it up for today.
You wanna watch me get the dress?
Wait, thank you so much for watching episode 5 of Javi on the Talk. Bye.